once again for joining. Apologies for the lateness. I've had a few technical issues, but did manage to get everything out sorted. And I've come to you just in time before they announce the Jazz lineup. It is Jazz time, baby. Let's get excited. We're up against the Los Angeles Clippers. It might be a difficult game, but let's show them what we got. It's Lowry, it's Ace, it's Kessler, it's Flip, it's Walt. Let's go, Jazz. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Got the game on TV right now. It is on the league. If you got a league pass, you probably could watch this. If you don't, then it's great that I'm here. I can kind of go through the game and we could talk about how the game flows, what this means for the Jazz, what this means for the Clippers. So much controversy with the Clippers over the last month or so. So this is going to be interesting. But now they are about to announce the Jazz players coming out. They've got all the visuals, and we're going to learn the starting lineup. I haven't even gone on X yet to see if X have put out the starting lineup, but I'm just far more focused on seeing what is it announced in stadium, and it's looking good. It is looking good right now. Love the visuals that the Jazz have done. Love the new uniform. I probably got to get me another white one of the new Jazz one. I did like the black, though. I might have to take a trip to Utah to go up and go get me either like an Ace Bailey or maybe a Filipowski one, because at least here in Canada, all you're able to really get is a Lowry Markkanen, maybe a Keontae George, and an Ace Bailey. Okay, so here we go with the lineup now. It's exciting. We're about to go. Okay, at forward, we got Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson, start. I think it's good to have that vet presence. We're going up against the Clippers, so we're going to need that. Who we got next? Oh, we got Ace Bailey started. There we go for my fantasy basketball team. There we go, baby. Oh, Walter Clayton is starting. Oh, Walt Lake City, baby. Walt Lake City. Shout out to my boy Apollo, because he did mention that he does believe that Walter Clayton will. Oh, hold on. I don't think this is starting lineup. Whoa. Because Isaiah Collier has just come out, but he's in street clothes right now. What is going on with start? Okay, we got Elijah Harkless coming out. I don't think this is the starting lineup. I don't think this is the lineup. This is not the lineup right now. They're just announcing the guys. Taylor Hendricks is there. He's ready to play tonight. That's one thing we do know. We do know that Kyle Anderson, Ace, Elijah Harkless, Walter Clayton are all ready to play. Same thing there goes. Here comes Kevin Love. Kevin Love is ready to play. He's suited up. That's what we want to see. Georges Niang still injured, coming out in just regular clothes. Yusuf Nurkic is ready to play, people. Are we going to see the Ace Bailey, Yusuf Nurkic combo? I think so. Oh, here we go. Bryce, baby time. Here comes Bryce Sensabaugh, suited and booted, ready to go. I might sound like an old man here, but Bryce needs to pull up his pants. Come on, guys. Let's be professional. John Tonje's ready to play. Oscar Tshiebwe is there, ready to play. Cody Williams is ready to play. He's had a good preseason. Started out in the first game a bit rocky, in my opinion. Looked like the same Cody from last year, but the two games that he did play afterwards, I felt that Cody did improve quite a bit. Lowry's ready to play, baby. He's suited and booted. There we go, Lowry. There we go. Oh, the big bounce, the big Bowski, Filipowski flip. Flip is ready to play. He's ready to play. He's suited up too. Then we got the man out of Auburn, Walker Kessler. He's ready to play too. I love it. I love it. You got Svi Mihailuk. And Keontae George is ready. Is Keontae George the last one to come out? Wow, Keontae George was the last one to come out. That says a lot on what they think about Keontae George. That says a lot. Keontae George, the last one to come back. They got the big sign out there saying, "Welcome back to the fans." And yes, it's good to be back. Oh, so Keontae is doing a little. Keontae George coming up with some nice words. The energy was not there. He did not have my type of energy. It should have been Jazz fans, make some noise. They even have make some noise. That was Keontae's time to get things pumped. Like, he did have some nice words, but the energy wasn't there. Hopefully, he will find the energy in the depths of his soul and bring towards this game. I'm not here. I've said it time and time again with all of my videos. I am not on tanking. Tanking is over, and I am here for a new day for the Utah Jazz. For a day where we no more tanking. Let's go out there. Let's try to win games. Like, yes, it's gonna be tough. I'm under no illusion of that. But this is a time where we get to go out there, show teams what we can do, and just enjoy the progress of the Utah Jazz this season. That's going to be the exciting part. That's the part that I really like. So you got the Jazz girls out there doing their little choreography dance, looking very nice as always. Okay, we got starting lineups. Keontae George at the 1. Svi Mihailuk plays at the 2. Lauri Markkanen at the 3. Kyle Filipowski at the 4. And Walker Kessler at the 5. So basically, I've almost got the lineup that I wanted. We got Flip at the 4. But we got a problem. We got a problem right now. Kyle Filipowski, he's going up against Kawhi Leonard. That's a tough one. That's going to be a tough one. Like, I completely agree that Filipowski should start, but like, we might need Taylor Hendricks to handle Kawhi. But good on Will Hardy for looking at what the guys were doing last season and kind of using that as the main aspect of it. I hope Filipowski looks better in this game, and then we'll kind of take it from there. But game has started. Seg Media covering this. And we are starting the first quarter. Let me get the scores up. As you know, I got the scores, but I won't really be looking at them as of much. So we got Filipowski with the ball now. We got Lauri Markkanen with a 3. There we go. Drains the first 3. Lauri Markkanen getting the Jazz's first points of the 2025-2026 NBA season. And let me share my screen so you guys could have at least the scores there to take a look when you don't want to look at my face, but you also have something nice to look at there as well, and to see the Jazz go out there and do what they do best. Okay, there we go. All right, Jazz ball again. Looks like Clippers missed that last attack. Keontae George brings the ball up the court. Loving the new cornrows by Keontae. Pass it to Svi. Svi out to Markkanen. Markkanen back to Svi. Markkanen again. Oh, Markkanen tries for the three, but gets the block. I believe that was the claw. Kawhi Leonard there. Kawhi in the corner with a corner three. Misses. Jazz get the rebound by Keontae George, and it's alley-oop. Alley-oop, baby. Markkanen. George to Markkanen. There we go. Let's get this show on the roll. We're not going to wait for the Clippers to open up their eyes and realize that they're playing in an NBA game. We're going to go out there and just pummel them as much as we can and get this game started like how we used to. All right. Clippers do get a point there from Zubac. Keontae George now has the ball. I believe that is, I cannot tell who that is. This is also the return of John Collins, who's with the Clippers now. Filipowski with a layup. So it looks like the Jazz are going to shoot two. Looks like that those first 2 points aren't going to count for Filipowski. Wasn't able to see what happened there in terms of the contact. Oh, it's Walker Kessler that gets fouled. Kessler there misses the second one. So Jazz 6. You got James Harden bringing the ball up. Harden now goes there. Good defense by Walker Kessler. Passes it back. Can't tell. No, Bradley Beal, that is, with a 3. Good to see Bradley Beal at least healthy. George has the ball, brings the ball up. I got to see who is the number 5. Oh, great alley-oop from another assist by Keontae George there to Markkanen. Markkanen there getting another layup. That's what we want. Oh, I got to see who is the number 5. Derrick Jones Jr. Okay, Derrick Jones Jr. Oh, we got Zubac there with the ball. Passing it out to Beal, to James Harden. Svi is on James Harden. Harden there with a 3. Doesn't manage to get it. Flip manages to get the rebound. Kyle Filipowski brings the ball up. Passes it to Keontae George. George there. He's got Derrick Jones Jr. on him now. To Kessler. George trying to see what can he do to Kessler. Is Kessler going to shoot a 3? Kessler with the 3. Oh, and he nails it. Kessler with a 3. Nice one. Walker Kessler shooting 3s. I told from the videos I've been putting out with the Jazz's preseason, like I was shocked to see Walker Kessler out there shooting 3s. If you give him an open 3, he might be able to nail it. James Harden there. Oh, with a nice mid-range for that. Keontae George bringing the ball up. Filipowski with the ball with a fresh haircut to Markkanen, to Kessler with the dunk. Nice. One thing I'm seeing right now is that big lineup. The Filipowski, Kessler, Markkanen. All 3 of them are moving around. They're changing positions. Kessler's doing more. Filipowski's doing more, and we of course know that Markkanen is Markkanen. You know, we know what Lowry can do. All right, we got Filipowski with the ball. Filipowski, oh, to Markkanen. Oh, nice. Oh, nice one to Filipowski. Yo, there we go. Flip. Yo, Jazz are starting out on fire. Where hold on, where's the sound effects on this? Where is the sound of I am in full-blown celebration. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. I am loving what I'm seeing right now. Like it's just it's fantastic. This is what I want. I want to see more of this. The game is on break at the moment, but what we've seen Lowry, Flip, and Kessler really interchanging play. You got Flip is right there creating for Lowry. Obviously, Keontae's creating for everybody else. Lowry's trying to create chances for Kessler. Flip is creating for Lowry. Lowry's creating for Flip. It's a really nice tandem. Love the backcourt. Sorry, the front court. Now the backcourt, that's the part that needs to be sorted. That's where I'd love to see Bryce, but Bryce is allergic to playing defense. And because he's allergic to playing defense, my guess is that Will Hardy's not going to go out there and play him for the amount of time that we know we're going to need him. But we know Bryce is going to come on, and we know Bryce is going to make it rain. So I'm going to love it. I'm going to absolutely love it. I'm just loading up the YouTube page so I could see who all is. Anybody in the chat at the moment. But if anybody's watching, definitely leave your thoughts on the game. Would love to hear your thoughts on it. I think so far so good for the Utah Jazz. Clippers looking pretty slow, but I think it's obvious. We all know what their potential is. We all know what they can do. Like there's no secret around it. Kawhi Leonard is a beast. Zubac there is very good. They got John Collins that's there. James Harden that's there. Like this team could easily be a problem. So we have to go out there and do what we need to do. And I look forward to it. What is going on there? Okay, I mute that, so I'm seeing what's going on. All right, to the two people there that's watching, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Does help motivate me doing these live streams, along with watching some great basketball. They're showing an image of John Collins right there on the Clipper side. Loving this. Like, I'm sure he's going to get some time to go up against the Utah Jazz. I would love to put the smackdown on the Clippers, especially with John Collins playing. No hard feelings, but we got to do what you got to do. Okay, game's ready to start off. Clippers ball, inbound pass comes from Jones Jr. I think they've made a few changes that I haven't noticed. No, they have. Oh, here comes Kawhi. Kawhi with a midi. Oh, drains it. Okay, see, that's what we got to stop right now. We got to nail down Kawhi Leonard as fast as possible. We cannot let him get any type of traction. Filipowski defensively is going to have a job to do. Kessler here with the hook. Kessler, nice. Hey, Will Hardy. They have released the shackles off of Will Hardy, and Will Hardy is changing the way how this team plays. I'm loving it. Kessler's being asked to do more. He's no longer becoming a liability. Oh, it's a miss. Oh, but it's a foul as well. Good attempted defense, at least by Kessler and Filipowski. Filipowski a little bit too short to be able to kind of get the block on that, but it was enough of physical contact from Walker Kessler to be able to get something on that. Oh, hold on. I thought it was free throws. Oh, what's going on here? Is it a jump ball? No, it's side out. Okay, I didn't think it was side out. Keontae George that with the steal. Keontae, yes. There we go, Key. There we go, Key. That's what I want. That's what I want, Key. All right, so they're showing the replay of this last play. Ball comes in from Bradley Beal, so nonchalant. I think maybe they're underestimating us. Ball tries to go into James Harden. Key comes in, just reads the pass and steals it. So big round of applause there from Keontae George for that one. Big round of applause from Keontae. Ace Bailey is in the game, baby. Ace Bailey's in. Good round of applause for Ace. Ace, big smile on his face. He is marking the claw right now. Got to watch Kawhi, Ace. Got to watch Kawhi. Do not let Kawhi. Hands up. Oh, that's a nice rank. Like, Literally, James Harden there with a nice three. Ace Bailey, the 7-foot length, just nothing to James Harden and just drains it. Keyonte George there brings the ball up the court, passes it to Kessler. Oh, looks like game stopped. Looks like something's going on here. Something is up right here. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, okay. See, this is what's going on right now. Ace Bailey is in the game. James Harden is on him like white on rice right now. They are not letting him get any hope. They are perfectly aware of what he can do. And okay, poor defensive play there from the Utah Jazz. James Harden brings the ball up and just quick before the eye could see, gets it to Zubac. Zubac to the basket with a dunk. Your Kessler there on the side is about to go to another break, talking there to Ace Bailey because, like, Ace Bailey is being targeted right now. He's being targeted. It's good. It might be a rough one for Ace Bailey, but that's fine. That's fine. The way how the Jazz have played so far this game, very, very good. I'm loving it. I'm really excited by the way how the Jazz have played. They've done a really good job with the gameplay so far. What are the scores looking like? Let's look at what the scores look like. Okay, so we got Markkanen's got 3. Filipowski, no point. Hold on, I gotta refresh this. I know this isn't the score lines. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, Markkanen's got 9 points, 6 assists in 6 minutes. Filipowski, no points on the board, but he does have a couple of assists and 2 rebounds. Kessler there with 8 points and 1 rebound. Svi Mihailuk, no points, nothing on the board for him. Keyonte George there with 4 assists. Like, he's had some good assists. 2 points, 1 rebound, and I definitely know he's got a steal in there. I believe they might. Bryce is on the court, but I haven't noticed him so far. But I guess we'll see him when it comes back from break. And then Ace Bailey is on the court there as well. So, so far so good. But we just got to hope that, fingers crossed, the Jazz can hang in there. Looking at the chat, thank you to, there's no one chatting in the chat, but I see that there are 7 people watching the stream. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Much appreciated. Loving, appreciate the attention, if I gotta say. But I want to be interactive, so let me know your thoughts in the game. Yeah, I'm more than happy to answer any questions. Give me your thoughts. What do you think of Ace Bailey? What do you think of Kawhi Leonard in this situation? How do you think the game has gone so far? That's the most important thing. Okay, game has come back right now. They got a few visuals on the TV talking about Markkanen and his impact on the game. Markkanen has been pretty good so far. They haven't really tried to do anything to Markkanen, but you would expect that at some point they are going to try something. But I think right now the situation is probably going to be to get on Ace, like rattle his nerves. James Harden there, like James Harden doesn't have the length of Ace Bailey, but it is James Harden. Ace Bailey knows exactly who that is and knows how potent that he is. So he could be targeted in the game of play. But game about to get started just after the break, but I'm sensing nothing yet. I don't know what's going on. They've got the camera pan to Lowry, but that's about it. Okay. Lowry has the ball, checks it through to Keyonte George. Keyonte George to Walker Kessler. Keyonte George, they're driving to the basket. There we go, Keyonte. Key there's got another 2 points. Jazz 21, Clippers 14. Bradley Beal's got the ball, brings it up the court. Bryce Sensabaugh is on the court. I could see. Kawhi there open. Lowry is on him, though. But it's a miss. It's a miss by Kawhi. Rebound by Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey has the ball, pass it to Keyonte. Keyonte there trying to set things up to Bryce. Bryce to Ace. Oh. Ace Bailey falls on the floor. I couldn't see whether that was a foul or he just fell down. Rail Tank says thanks for the commentary. No problem. Like I really appreciate it. And hey, if there's anything else, you want to talk about or just feedback, please do, leave it in the chat. But I will continue with the commentary, at least as much as possible. I am just watching the game and kind of giving my thoughts as well. So it won't be a complete direct play to play. John Collins is on the floor. Taylor Hendricks is on the floor, and John Collins is on him. You got him. You got him, Taylor. Show them what time it is, Taylor. Come on, Taylor. Oh, but Taylor loses the ball. No, but Ace Bailey's got it back. Oh, he passes it. Yes. Okay, so Ace Bailey gets the ball, passes it to Filipowski. No, to Kessler, and Kessler gets an easy layup there. All right, James Harden with the ball. Harden there to Zubac. Zubac there with a hook. In and out. Kessler there with the rebound. Looks like Filipowski's on the bench. George there. Little move. George with the three. Nah, nothing there with George. That was a bad shot. And he was kind of open there. They're showing the replay of Ace Bailey there, getting the ball back and getting Walker Kessler with these to allow Walker Kessler to get a reverse dunk. Keontae George there getting the ball back in this situation. Ace Bailey has the ball. Pass it to Keontae. Come on, Key. Show them what you got. Key to Bryce. All right, Bryce time, baby. No, but back to Key. We got another three by Walker Kessler. Okay. Only thing I got to say about that is, boy, sign him up. Get this man a new contract, Walker Kessler, because that is exactly what we need from our center. That's what we need from our bigs. We need you out there shooting threes, spreading the floor. Oh, I'm loving that. Walker Kessler looks great. Looks absolutely great. Walker Kessler, like, really good. He looks tired now. I mean, I'm assuming Nurkic is on the floor now. Yes, it is. Nurkic is on the floor. James Harden there with a midi. Drains it. You would have thought we could do a little bit better on the defense, but the Jazz are up by 10, so maybe I shouldn't be complaining. Can't help myself. All right, Ace Bailey has the ball now. James Harden is on him. Go on, Ace. To Bryce. Bryce there with a floater, in and out. But Bryce does go to the line. Okay, we go. Hey, was it Rail Tank Kessler with the threes? Well, hey, I'm loving that. Like, I was happy with him just being a rim defender. But if Walker Kessler is out there shooting threes, like open threes, like if you watch Zach Edey last season, kind of like that, except Kessler looks like he's better. And he's a better rebounder. And he's a better blocker. Like, this is a great dimension to add in his game. This will make him a far more complete player. Like, I'm so happy about that. Well done to Walker Kessler. Like, that's probably one of the best things that he's done with his personal basketball development, to be able to have a three-point shot. It's going to make him a better player, and I would love if it just means that he will stay with the Jazz. I think that's the only thing you could ever complain about with Walker Kessler was his ability or lack of ability in previous seasons of shooting the three. All right, we got Brook Lopez coming in the game for the Clippers. Oh, and we got we got the point guard. Point guard is in the building. Point guard is in the building. You got CP3 out there. I know he's an aging player, but he is out there. But the Jazz do get the steal. And Yusuf Nurkic, the big Nurk, out there getting the easy dunk. Jazz up by 15. All right, so we got Dunn here with the ball. Brings up the court. Jazz get another steal. I mean, the Clippers look like they're sleeping. They are completely sleeping because it looks like the Jazz are on fire and the Jazz need to keep going. We need to put up 50 points. Walter Clayton there with a floater. Walt Lake City, baby. Walt Lake City. That's what I want to see. Get a round of applause for Walt Clayton. There we go, Walt. Oh! And he's going to go to the line as well. You could see CP3 right there behind him trying to interrupt the shot. Jazz are up by 16. Jazz have 5 steals. They've been great defensively. They've defended like a team. Like, I had a lot of criticism for the Utah Jazz there in preseason and them needing to improve their defense, but the Clippers just look way worse. Oh, another steal. Ace Bailey now. Ace. Woo! Let's go, Jazz. Hey, if you're a Jazz fan, you got to be loving this. You got to be loving this. Jazz are on fire, 35-16 right now. I will not be looking at the screen in terms of the scores. I'm looking directly at the TV and what's going on. I mean, it's just turnover after turnover after turnover for the Clippers. Sorry, Clippers fans, but you guys have been awful. I mean, nice Ace Bailey to get a dunk. Post a dunk there. Brook Lopez just not quick enough to get to Ace Bailey. I saw somebody put a comment there in the chat. Remind me of Marc Gasol at the end of his career. Was that? Yep. And hey, he's going to be a big asset for the Jazz. Big asset. That's all we can ever ask for. I didn't think he had him in him. I thought he was kind of like done in terms of like, hey, he's not a shooter, and that was it. So for me, the last preseason game that we had against, oh my God, what was it? Trailblazers. And I saw it was Kessler, Filipowski, and Markkanen. I thought, oh, wow, like they got Kessler shooting threes now. Because last season, I saw Kessler shooting threes in just one game. And I was like, what is he doing? Like this is like some type of tanking strategy. But maybe it wasn't. Maybe he was told, hey, like, learn to space the floor. And this is what we got. So thank you, Rail. Thank you for the comment. Really appreciate it. So game is back. CP3 passes it to Brook Lopez, who passes it to John Collins. John Collins there's got to give it away to Brook Lopez. Back to John Collins. Oh, Taylor is on him. But the Jazz get the steal. You got Sensabaugh there, gets the rebound. Pass it to Nurkic. Oh, to Taylor. Oh, Taylor gets blocked. No, and he gets fouled. Taylor to the line. Taylor Hendricks goes to the line. Nice one. Woo! Ooh, boy, this is good. This is too good. I'm too excited. I got to drink some water. I know I'm going to lose my voice. It's going to be too much. I told you guys the Jazz are going to surprise people. Taylor makes his first free throw. Jazz are up by 20. Let's keep the pressure on. Let's get to 50 before the end of the first. We are going to stomp. As a famous man once said, it is going to be a mud hole stomp. Shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin. We got to absolutely annihilate them. At the end of the first, we got to put up 50. That's what we need. Keep going. Good defense. There we go. Look at Ace. Oh, Nurkic there, leaving him open. But the Jazz, no, they get the stop the rebounds. There we go. John Collins right there trying to get the rebound, but not enough. Taylor looking like a real asset. Taylor Hendricks, looking like a real asset for the Jazz right now, getting on some rebounds, being physical. His length, they've actually been playing Taylor like in the paint, so he's able to receive the ball kind of like from far, receive the ball from where, grab the ball, brings it down, and is able to initiate a few post moves and try to get a hook. And I Taylor's looking good. Oh, another steal. Oh, no, that was close. Brook Lopez is too slow. Brook Lopez can't deal with this that young energy of Bryce Sensabaugh. And then you got Nurkic right there behind him. Too much. Too much. Oh, I can't wait to talk about this game at the end of the first quarter. Jazz, come on now. Oh, something's up with Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey's out the game right now. Ace, I need you to come back into the game, not because of like anything special, but like this is messing with my fantasy basketball right now. Right now, I got Ace Bailey on the bench. In my fantasy basketball, like I'm banking on him to get me some points. But I did see on Twitter he had like an illness. It's not the knee soreness, it's something else. Taylor Hendricks was there with a rebound. But ball gets grabbed out of Taylor Hendricks' hand by John Collins. But again, whistle's called on John Collins. At that one, I didn't see a reason why whistle was called on John Collins for that one. But again, it just might be a little bit too physical. We got two former Jazz players. We got Dunn and we got Collins there with the Clippers. Taylor Hendricks there with his first free throw, but he misses. Come on, Taylor. Come on, Taylor. All right. They're showing an image of marketing there, talking with John Collins at the free throw line. Taylor Hendricks shoots his second free throw and nails it. Well done. Oh. There we go, Taylor. Got to get Taylor a round of applause. We got to support our Jazz fans. All right, CP3 there passes it to Dunn, who passes it to Brook Lopez. Nurkic is on him. Taylor Hendricks. Oh, CP3 gets past it. Then you got Batum in the corner with a three, but he misses. Backs out. Again, Batum again with the three. Oh, but now he drills it. The Frenchman. We cannot let them back in this game under any circumstances. Walter Clayton with the ball now. Walter Clayton to the basket. Walter Clayton easy to the basket layup. Easy. CP3 has the ball now. Oh, completely open there. Just them not reading the screen there at that point. Walter Clayton there with the open three. Oh, Walter Clayton there with a three. Walter Clayton there with a three. There we go. There we go. Jazz up 43-19. We got 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. CP3, the point guard, has the ball. CP3 with an open three. Miss. Hendricks with the rebound. Walter Clayton has the ball. Pass it to Markkanen. Markkanen, I think he's got Dunn on him. Pass it back to Walter Clayton. Has the ball. We got 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jazz are dominating. Walter Clayton with a three. No. Clippers get the ball back. We got CP3 with the ball. Brings it up the court over halftime. CP3. Walter Clayton is on him. Gets past the screen. Brook Lopez. But Jazz get the ball back. And the Jazz end the first quarter. The Jazz are dominating right now. Are dominating with a D. Like, that deserves a cheer. Like, that's what we want. This is a dominant performance right now by the Utah Jazz. It does not, I mean, it gets better than this. Like, we could go out and just destroy the Clippers right now. What, maybe 130 to like 100? Like, that would be great. That would be fantastic. I just hope that we could maintain this energy, maintain this pace. I hope that Ace Bailey is doing fine. As a matter of fact, let me go onto X and see what's going on, because I don't know what's going on over there with Ace Bailey. Like that's actually was pretty surprising. So let me go on next. There must be some type of news. Does anybody else know any news about Ace Bailey if you're watching this right now? Because yeah, I'm pretty surprised that, you know what? I'm not seeing anything online so far. I'm not seeing anything online so far telling me anything about Ace Bailey. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. Yeah, let me just show you guys what I'm doing. I don't care. Like, share this tab instead. Yeah, like it's fine. Like, yeah, I'm on X. Like, I don't see anything else so far talking about Ace Bailey. Utah Jazz is trending. You know why? Because we are slapping the hell out of the Clippers. I probably shouldn't be showing this video, but I gotta laugh at that. That is funny. I don't see anything here in terms of Ace Bailey. Hold on, maybe if I search up Ace Bailey, and then I might see something. The Jazz have been great defensively, and they've been really good offensively. That's really what it is. Yeah, I don't see anything here in terms of Ace Bailey's injury. But the game is back though. Yeah. I don't see anything there. So I can't really comment on what's going on with Ace Bailey, and if this is just a knock, like what has he got? Like some type of stomach bug. Like clearly it's not knee soreness anymore. But what Ace? How many minutes did Ace play? Ace only played like 5 minutes. All right, so we're back in the second quarter. Filipowski there getting a block on Brook Lopez, and now the Jazz have the ball back again. All right, so Markkanen has the ball, passes it to Flip. Flip there, passes it to Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi, he's got John Collins that's on him. What is he going to do? Is he going to pass it? No, he shoots. Oh, and he scores! He scores! What is going on? What is going on? I gotta give the clap to Svi. I gotta give a clap to Svi. Oh, but the Jazz do concede there 3 by Brook Lopez. But I gotta give Svi some clapping because, as you know, I don't really rate Svi Mykhailiuk like that, but that was a nice 3. Jazz being a little sloppy there. Batum with the ball, pass it to John Collins. John Collins, the vet, getting a dunk on the Jazz. Lowry gets fouled now. It looks like he's going to go to the line. But the Jazz must keep up the pressure. Like, let's get this win. Like, we started in a great position. This is not the game that we go up and just let slide by. We start out with a win. We got that win against the Blazers in preseason, the last game in our preseason. Now we're in the season. Let's start the season off with a win. Winning breeds confidence. This is what you do. Svi Mykhailiuk to the corner. Lowry with a 3. No. Ball comes back by Walter Clayton to Svi. Svi Mykhailiuk. Nice one there for Svi Mykhailiuk. The point guard there brings the ball up for the Clippers. Ball comes there to, oh, what is going on? Oh no, Walter Clayton there not putting some good defense. Like he jumps up to try to get the block and then just leaves it once. Like guys, like no. All right, so it looks like the clock. Something's wrong with the clock right now. That they're gonna fix the clock. Something's wrong with the shooting clock. Jazz have got 49. Clippers have got 27. Jazz are up by 22, but we need to maintain this air ball by there by Walter Clayton. It is important that we maintain this good lead. We do not let the Clippers come back. You got Chris Paul there passing it out. Oh my God. Oh wow, another three by Brook Lopez. You got Walter Clayton Jr. there bringing the ball up. Pass it to Yusuf Nurkic. Open three. No. Jazz looking a little bit leggy, but Chris Paul brings the ball up. The point guard, he's got it now. Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez was on the outside. It looked like he was about to shoot another three, but Svi Mykhailiuk was on him to stop him from shooting, which is what you want. Looks like James Harden is back in the game. CP3 has gone to the bench. He's actually done pretty well. I mean, Chris Paul must have how many assists now? He's got to have at least 3. I gotta refresh the page. I wish the scores and stuff like that would refresh. No, he's got 2 assists. 2 assists. They try to take a shot, but Lowry gets the rebound. Filipowski has the ball, drives to the basket. Filipowski out to Lowry. Lowry with a 3. Oh, yeah, that's a 3. There we go, Lowry. There we go. Let's keep the energy up, boys. Let's go, fans. Oh. James Harden had the ball there, hits the leg of Lowry as he attempts to pass it. And then I'm not sure if a foul was called, but something was called. Lowry's on the bench right now. Oh, Ace is back. Ace is back. Okay, this is good. This is good. So Ace is fine. Maybe that's why I couldn't find anything. Bradley Beal with a mid-range. Bradley Beal gets the 2. Jazz still up by 20. But it looks like it's a timeout. Will Hardy needs to get to them. We need to restore that 25-point lead. By the end of the first half, the Jazz need to be up by 20. Need to be up by 20. I want this win. I want this win badly. This is a type of game that you wouldn't expect the Jazz to win. And I'm being completely honest with that. Completely honest with that. Like, this isn't how I saw the game going. No, okay, Rail Tank. I have to put the laugh track right because I'm not. Listen, I'm not a Svi fan, so I'm one of the people that thought, why did we get rid of KJ Martin when we could have kept him and gotten rid of Svi? So when Svi shot the 3, I was like, what? Like what? When did Svi Mykhailiuk is positively contributing to the team? Like, that's great. That is great. That is really, really good. So, I got it myself, but I'll try not to do it too much. I'll definitely try not to do it too much. I'll do it when I'll try to support the team a lot more, including Svi. But so far, so good for the Jazz. We got Kawhi there only with 2 points. That's how we need to keep it. Keep him at 2. 2 points in 9 minutes. You got James Harden there with 7. Yeah, that's expected. Bradley Beal there with 5. Brook Lopez there with 9. That's only because we just allowed him to shoot 3s. Like, that's actually been not good. But you see this 13 points for the Clippers, 9 for the Jazz. The Jazz need to get a couple more steals. That's how the Jazz have gotten into this position, playing really good defense. I know we've surprised a lot of people. I know it. Looks like the game is coming back. Let me take it a sip of the good old H2O. So they're just showing the visuals of the landmark or the site where they're going to be building a new training facility for the Jazz and for the Utah Mammoth, and they've got our very own commander and chief. And no, it is not Donald Trump. It is Austin Ainge. Austin Ainge out there, president of basketball operations, speaking to Thurl Bailey, those about the Jazz and the plans for the future for the organization, which is really good. But all that being said, it's time to get back to some basketball. So we got Ace Bailey there on the court. Ace is back. Looks like he's doing fine. All he needs is a bit of Robitussin, maybe some nice lemon and ginger tea, settle the summer down, and he'll be fine. You know, clean himself out. Like my grandparents used to give me bush tea in order to clean me out. Maybe that's what he needs. Have a bit of that, clean him out, and he'll be good to go, because it looks like physically he's able to play basketball, but I don't know what was happening there before in the first quarter. But as long as we can have the Ace Bailey that we saw against the Spurs preseason game, that's the one that I want to see. So hopefully we could see some more of that. But right now, talking back to the game, we had James Harden there taking a couple free throws, and he made 1 out of the 2. So now the Jazz are only up by 19. I'll say it again, like I've been saying so far, like the Jazz need to restore this lead. Ace Bailey with a 3. No. Dunn does manage to get the ball back. Ace Bailey played some pretty good defense there. Now we got James Harden on the ball. Filipowski is on him. You got him flip. He has to pass the ball. Kessler out with the trying to get the block. Doesn't manage to get it. Bradley Beal there. Keep playing big defense, guys. Someone is open. Okay, so we're marking pretty good. Double team to Dunn. To the corner. Somebody keep my... Oh, we got James Harden with an open 3. Oh, but he misses. James Harden misses an open 3. Okay, Jazz get a bit lucky on that one. Keontae George back in the game. Same thing with Walker Kessler. We got Kyle Filipowski and Svi Mykhailiuk. It looks like that was another foul by the Clippers on the Jazz, and I think it's going to be Filipowski to the line. They still got Austin Ainge talking to Thurl Bailey, talking about Larry Markkinen and how important he is to the team. I think he's really trying to enforce on how important Larry Markkinen is. Of course, if you've been watching the Jazz and just watching the NBA over the past 6 months or so, they've been talking about how Lowry is destined to get traded, whilst the new organization under the astute leadership of Austin Ainge has made it quite apparent that Larry Markkinen will be staying with the Jazz. Flip there gets a foul on James Harden there with some clever play by James Harden, and now James goes to the line. Looks like Filipowski's also out as well. Looks like who's coming in for? Oh, looks like Lowry's back in. Oh no, Taylor Hendricks is back in. There we go. Taylor Hendricks with the steal. There we go, Taylor. Oh, Taylor loses the ball and the claw's got it. James Harden with an easy layup. No, but it's a block. No. No, James Harden does manage to get it. Oh, crap. No. All right. All right. Jazz is still up by 20. Jazz is still up by 20. That's fine, though. All right. Keontae George has the ball. He's got, I think it's James Jr. on him. I think Ace Bailey gets fouled there by Bradley Beal. I think he's going to go to the line. They still have Austin Ainge on commentary. Now he's talking about Taylor Hendricks. The camera is panned on him, so I'm not able to see Ace Bailey, but they're talking about, the transformation in Taylor Hendricks' body over the past year since he's been out injured. And like he does look great, and he's being a useful asset for the Jazz. Lauri Markkanen with a long three. Nice one for Lauri. Oh, you know what that means. You know what that means right there. Yes. That means I got to give a clap for that one. He wasn't even at the line. He was way out the line. Ace, Jazz right there conceded another point. Jazz are up by 21 now because of that three by Lauri. But that's what we need. Just maintain consistency. We got 5 minutes left in the second half. Oh, Taylor Hendricks with a three. Oh, yes. Yes. That's what we want. Let's maintain the standards. Zubac with the ball. Kawhi Leonard there. We got James Harden there. Stick with the man marking right now. Ace Bailey on James Harden. Ace Bailey does manage to maybe disrupt James Harden on that play, and Lauri Markkanen gets the rebound. Lauri there, pass the ball to Keontae. Keontae with the three. Keontae, nothing but backboard, but Ace Bailey goes up. Ace Bailey with a mid-range. Oh, but no, Ace Bailey there. Nothing but rim. James Harden drives to the basket, pass it to Zubac. And Zubac there in traffic does manage to get the ball in. Jazz is still up by 22 right now. Keontae George drives to the basket. Gets fouled. Keontae George goes to the line. That's Jones Jr. with the foul. And Key's going to go to the line. Keontae George about to take his first one. He shoots and he scores. Nice one, Key. All right. Looks like Bryce Sensabaugh is coming on. Ace Bailey is off. They're going to be very watching Ace Bailey's minutes. I don't know exactly what's going on with him, but he probably isn't at 100%. But at the same time, this is kind of a difficult game for him. But it's all a learning experience. I genuinely think that we won't see the true Ace Bailey, at least for another couple of months on a consistent basis. But nevertheless, this is what this season is all about. It's about growth, seeing how these young players develop. And that's just what you want. That's what you want. So good play by Ace Bailey there. Clippers moving the ball around really nicely, but don't manage to get anything on that three by Kawhi Leonard. Jazz get the ball now. We got Bryce Sensabaugh with the ball. They do have Bradley Beal that's on him. Bryce there, taking him down. Bryce passes out to Keontae George. Keontae George driving to the basket. Keontae George there with a nice layup. Nice one, Key. Okay. Looks like, is it a timeout? No. Does Keontae George foul him? I can't tell. Okay. So they're showing the highlights from the last game. Keontae George comes in, gets the layup over James Harden. That's what you want to see. Yeah, it looks like it was a foul by Keontae George there, but yeah, I don't know what happened there, but it looks like it was Keontae George's fault. I didn't notice much there. All right, Clippers ball. Kawhi there. Who's going to pass to? All right. Kawhi out there to James Harden. Oh, no. James Harden with an open three. Oh, crap. Something's happened there. Looks like Kessler's injured. All right. Keontae has the ball now. Something's still up with Kessler, but he's hanging in there. Lowry to Taylor Hendricks. Taylor Hendricks just having a bit of pressure on him and just not able to. Open three. No. Zubac with the rebound. Zubac gets the follow up. And the Jazz's 24-point lead, they're reduced now to 21. And you know what? I shouldn't be complaining, but still, when you think about the fact that the Jazz scored 43 points in the first quarter, like you are, I mean, like it's not like they're doing badly when you look at the score line here. Like, yeah, Clippers have scored 25 in this quarter and Jazz are at 22. But we really need to be getting as close to the same amount of points. Like, I want nothing but pressure on those Clippers. Like, this is a win for the Jazz. Let me say it resoundingly. This is going to be the win. If just to even think if somehow we lose this game, wow. Won't like that's gonna make the Jazz look really bad. But we're still in there. Let's keep going. Let's keep applying the pressure on the Clippers. Let's show the NBA what we could do. That this is no more tanking. We're out here trying to dominate. So looking at the scores, we got Lowry there with 12. Oh no, that refresh. Sometimes these scores don't refresh. Okay, we got Lowry there with 15 points in 16 minutes. Filipowski there with 3 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds in 11 minutes. I'd like to see more from Filipowski in that 11 minutes. Maybe closer to like 6 or 7, but you know, he does have 3 assists. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Walker Kessler, 13 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. And at halftime, I'll take a look at the real details about that, like his plus, minus, and blocks. And we'll go through the typical data details at halftime. We got Svi Mykhailiuk there, played 11 minutes. He's got 6 points, 1 assist. Nice one for Svi. I'm got to give him a compliment. Keontae George there, 8 points, 6 assists, 1 rebound. He's producing numbers like a point guard. I like what I've seen from Keontae George. Well done to him, because this is decision year for the Jazz when it comes to Keontae George. Okay, we got Bryce Sensabaugh, 8 minutes, 2 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. He hasn't had a lot of opportunities to be able to make it rain on the threes. Then you got Ace Bailey with 9 points, 2 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. Taylor Hendricks there with 9 minutes, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Yusuf Nurkic there with 8 minutes. He's got 2 points and 1 assist. Walter Clayton there with 8 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. And that's about it. And then you still got Elijah Harkless there, Oscar Tshiebwe, Cody Williams, Kevin Love, and Kyle Anderson there, still capable of going out there and playing some minutes. Then when you look on the Clippers side, and the game has started back, and I will get to commentary on the game in a sec, but I just got to go through this. The biggest threat that we got to worry about with the Clippers right now has got to be James Harden and Zubac. They're the 2 guys really causing the biggest problems. There's James Harden there with 13 points in 15 minutes. He's got 6 assists. Like, he's been their real hub of creativity. Then you got Zubac there being like executing on that creativity, and he's got 13 points in 13 minutes. Brook Lopez on the bench also is a problem. He's another stretch big, and he's got 9 points in 9 minutes, and he's got 2 rebounds. Okay, so enough of that, and back to the game. So Jazz are up by 20. It looks like Keontae George tried to go to the basket for that play and got fouled from behind it looked like it was a clear block from behind, but again, referees are calling a lot more fouls on when they're made on offensive players compared to last season. All the preseason games that I've seen, like it's just been like I personally think it's been a bit too soft. Right now, I'm loving it because it's in favor of the Jazz. But Keyonte George shoots his first one and he misses. Come on, Key. We have to maintain the 20 points. We go into halftime with a 20-point lead. All we have to do is just be consistent. But we have to go into halftime with that 20-point lead. We got just under 2 minutes to go. Keyonte George shoots his second free throw and makes it. Jazz are back up to 21. All right, we got Dunn with the ball. The Dunner brings the ball up. Bryce Sensabaugh is on him. Pass it to Kawhi. Kawhi then pass it back to Dunn. Dunn there with the mid-range. Too easy, but he does miss. Kessler gets the rebound. Keyonte George brings the ball up. What is Key going to do now? Key right there, signaling. Move around, set up screen. Ball comes into Kessler. Kessler there, sets it up for Bryce. Bryce there with a three. And Bryce nails it. Bryce, baby. There we go. We've been waiting for that, Bryce. Jazz 71. Clippers 47. That's all we want. Zubac there gets the ball from Harden. I said about Harden, Zubac was a problem, but good block from Kessler on that one to stop Zubac there from getting it. Lowry drives to the basket. Lowry there to Sweet with a three. No. Sweet there. Doesn't manage to get the three, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, crap. Oh, we got Zubac there. Again, another block by Kessler. Jazz get the ball back. Good. Oh, God. The Jazz are really good. Jazz are really good. Oh, Bryce with the three. Bryce, baby. Bryce, baby. Where is the cheering? We need cheering. The Jazz 74-47. The Jazz on a 7-0 run. Can they make it 9 or 10-0 run? We got 20 seconds left, and the Jazz are up by 23. Holy smokes. Oh, Kessler there to the basket. Kessler with the hook. Kessler there gets it. Jazz are up by 28. Done there with the ball. Oh, and the Clippers pass it out. Jazz ball with 4 seconds to go. Ty Lue, he's got his arms folded on the sideline like, oh my God. Take your time. All right, Keyonte George has the ball. He drives. Keyonte there. Oh, he gets it. Yes, Keyonte gets it. Where is it? Keyonte with the last shot of the second quarter. And at halftime, the Jazz 78-47. We winning this. Or this goes out to all you people that said the Jazz were tanking. There's no tanking. We out here trying to win, baby. Oh, man. Oh, this is great. They got Keyonte George there. We got Lauren Green looking very, very nice in this nice, I don't know what to call it, some type of lace see-through type of outfit, interviewing Keyonte George. She's talking about defense. She's talking about how the defense was working, and Key was like, yeah, we just got to maintain this. And yes, you have to. Yes, you have to. Tomorrow morning when I go into work and I'm listening to my podcast, all I want to hear, I want to hear Brian Windhorst. I want to hear all of the guys in the basketball space talk about how, did you see the Jazz stomp the Clippers out? Gave them the proverbial slap in the face. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to hear. Rail Tank, yes. When Bryce Sensabaugh gets going, Rail Tank, he is the one. The team is having fun now. Yes. Like I'm like honestly, this has been great. Like if you're a Jazz fan, this is the time to watch because even though I do think the Jazz are thinking about draft picks, like the most important thing rather than the draft picks is the picks that we already picked. How is Keontae George's development? How is Bryce Sensabaugh's development? How is Walter Clayton's development? Ace Bailey, Taylor Hendricks, Cody Williams, Kyle Filipowski. Their development is the most important thing. Like all of these guys have something. And it's just up to Will Hardy and the Utah Jazz organization to develop them. And if those guys show that they are more than what we all see, then fantastic. So I'll definitely take that. I'll definitely take that for sure. But this is a great start to the season. I saw a really good game yesterday in OKC Thunder and Houston Rockets. And now I'm seeing another really good game here with the Jazz versus the Clippers. And all I see on Twitter is how the Utah Jazz are trending right now. And everybody's talking about the Jazz because the Jazz are making the Clippers pay. Only thing I ask as a Jazz fan is don't let me down. Do not mess this up. We're up by 28. You know, we cannot be losing this. And we've done everything possibly right. So now they got the Jazz dancing to, it looks like the tag team, the 90s song. Whoop, there it is. Well, let's take a look at some of these stats now. Okay. All right, you know what? All right. Before we get to the Jazz, let's take a look at the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard minus 28. Minus 28. 2 points in 17 minutes. I mentioned in one of my videos, if everything that's going on with Kawhi is going to affect his game, maybe it has, because I think this is probably the worst I've seen Kawhi. Like what is going on? 17 minutes, and he's only taken 4 shots. Like, yeah, something's not right there. But hey, the Jazz are going to benefit from it. I'll take it. Derrick Jones Jr., he's there with a minus 12 plus minus. He has no points, 9 minutes. Terrible. Zubac there I've talked about. Like him and James Harden have been their best players, but still compared to who he's going up against, minus 24 for him, also plus minus 24 for James Harden there as well. But both of them have 13 points each. 6 assists by James Harden in his 17 minutes. Bradley Beal there with 5 points, minus 6, plus minus. Batum, you got John Collins there. We haven't seen that much of John Collins, so probably shouldn't be that much. And then a minus 19 there, plus minus by Chris Dunn, former Jazz man. Then you got the Jazz. Okay, we got Lowry there with a plus 17. We got all the Jazz players on plus minus. We're absolutely dominating. You see this? Plus minus. Every single player that's played so far has a plus rating on there. The Jazz are not in the negative. This is great. Marketing there with 15 points in 18 minutes. He's only got 1 turnover. Like, see, this is the big difference between this season and last season with the Jazz. You know how many turnovers the Jazz used to have? like so much. Like that was the one thing if you could magically change about the Jazz, like cut down on the turnovers. The turnovers are always ruining for the Jazz, and this is what you're seeing now is that because they've reduced the amount of turnovers, things look a bit better. I mean, in terms of all the players that we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turnovers compared to 2, like Jazz playing really good, keeping the ball well. That's what you want. Blocks. We got Walker Kessler there with 2 blocks. Filipowski there with 1. Well done, Filipowski. Taylor Hendricks with a block, which is nice to see. Steals while Keontae George there with 2. He's been really good defensively. Really adding something about his game. This is what we all have been asking him and Bryce Sensabaugh. Who's going to play defense? Because you guys need to start playing defense. If you're not playing defense, you don't play. It's that simple. So great there for Keontae George for that. Taylor Hendricks there with 1 steal. Bryce Sensabaugh with 2 steals. Good there for Bryce too. See? Good defense there. Nurkic for him. He's got 2. Walter Clayton there with 1 assist. Keontae George leading the way with 7 assists. Followed by joint tied with Svi Mihailuk, Walker Kessler, and Kyle Filipowski. Maybe this is the route to go forward. Maybe I've been I haven't been given Svi Mihailuk enough love because Svi Mihailuk has fit very well with what the Jazz are doing. So well done for Svi. Rebounds wise, it is obviously Walker Kessler there with 6 rebounds. And then behind him is Taylor Hendricks there with 3. Free throws. Who's got into the line more? Taylor Hendricks got into the line more. He's 3 out of 4 from his free throws. And Keontae George there, same there as well. Bryce Sensabaugh and Walker Kessler there with both 100% from their threes. Oh, as well as Taylor Hendricks, but Taylor has only taken 1. Larry Markin is 3 for 5, so that puts him at about 60% for the game on his free throws. Sorry, of 3-point shots. He's 6 out of 8 from the field. Walker Kessler is 6 out of 6. Keontae George is 4 out of 6. Fee is 2 out of 3. Filipowski is 1 out of 2. Bryce is 3 out of 3. Taylor is 1 out of 1. Yusuf Nurkic is 1 out of 2. Ace is 1 out of 3. And Clayton is 3 out of 5, which again puts him at 60% field goal percentage. So the kind of closing remarks from the first half is that what the Jazz are doing right is that they are being really efficient with their points. They're really efficient with how they're playing the game. These are really efficient numbers. They are doing all the right things right now. And this is the best that you could ask for from the Jazz. The best. And they should all be very proud of themselves. If you're a Utah Jazz fan, you should be very proud of what you're seeing. If you're watching the game, if you're hearing, if you can't watch the game but listening in, you should be very happy with what the Jazz are doing right now. So, since it's still halftime, it looks like the game is going to be coming on soon. I'm going to go and fill up my water and have a little bit of snacks as I do get a bit hungry doing all of this. But I will be right back before the game, and then we can get in touch with the second half. But bear with me. I will be back like the Terminator. Okay. So it looks like the game was getting ready to start back. I got my snacks. Very glad I found this stream. I subscribed, and I hope many more do as well, because you bring the fun and the Jazz team knowledge. I've been looking forward to these throughout the season. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Real Tank. No, I really appreciate it. No, I try to be as excited as I can, and I'm a big sports guy. Like, I love basketball, I love football as well, and yeah, it's just great to kind of share my passion for sport like with everybody else. So I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'll be doing these as many times as I can, like throughout the season. I'm really trying to cover every single Jazz game that I possibly can. So I'll be letting everybody know, and like, I always put up thumbnails beforehand when I'm planning a stream. So generally they tend to be about a couple of days before the game actually happens, which is good. But thank you very much for subscribing. Like, I really appreciate it. Really, really do. Okay. All right. So Jazz are up by 31. They're still playing playing great defense. You could tell that they are super motivated right now. Clippers there with the three. Oh, they just made a three. I believe that's Jones Jr. there with the three. Keontae there brings the ball up. But he loses the ball. And I think, is that Kawhi? Yep, Kawhi's in the game. Lowry's on him, though. No, Filipowski's on him. Lowry is on James Harden at the moment. Kawhi Leonard there. He misses. He's not having a good game, Kawhi Leonard. Keontae gets the steal, and he's going, Keontae. Keontae. Yeah, there we go, Keontae. Driving to the basket. Oh, listen, Keontae is looking really, really good. You know what? Let me share this tab instead. The other one is just, it's a bit too much. Okay. So foul happens on Walker Kessler, and Kessler goes to the line. He shoots his free throws. Oh, he makes the first one. Nice one, Kessler. Nice one, Kessler. Hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's like this is how we do it. That's how we do it. Well done, Walker. So Walker Kessler in this game is our leading scorer, followed by Lowry, Keontae George, Bryce, and then Walter Clayton. That is actually incredible. That really, like, if things keep going the way how it is, Walker could wind up with like 20. Bradley Beal with a three. He misses. Filipowski with a rebound. Keontae brings the ball up. He's got that Jones Jr. on him. Pass the ball to Lowry. Lowry right there trying. Oh, nice back pass to Filipowski. There we go. Filipowski getting on the mark. Filipowski definitely been more of a creator in this game. When you look at what he's like, his box score, you could just tell like he is being more of a facilitator in this game. Clippers score on the other end by Jones Jr. Filipowski completely loses his man there. That's something like it's a lot of team defense he's got to work on. Oh, Clippers try to get the steal, but ball goes out. It's going to be Jazz ball again. They're just showing the previous play with the Filipowski dunk. Filipowski, Lowry, Jazz up 86-54. I cannot believe the scoreline. Cannot believe. You know what? I'm too excited to be eating right now. I can't do it. I gotta wait till a break. I gotta wait till a break till I do this. All right. Keontae's got the ball. Keontae with a three. Oh, he doesn't get it. But Lowry gets the rebound. Oh, Walker Kessler. Oh, Kessler almost gets it. I hope Lowry's okay. No, he's fine. Lowry's fine. This big combination between Lowry, Filipowski, and Kessler, this is the way forward. I'm positive of it. This is the way forward. This is what Will Hardy's gonna bring to this team. You got three guys who are capable offensively. Svi Mykhailiuk with a three. Svi with another three. Oh, what is exactly? They do this, don't they? What a three. Guys get a steal by Svi Mykhailiuk again, and Filipowski gets the easy dunk. Look at this. This game is the Jazz are up 91-54. The basketball gods have spoken. Wow. The Jazz are running away with this. We got 7 minutes and 44 seconds left in this game. It looks like I think they're about to go on a break. Yes, they're about to go on a break. And the Clippers are on the ropes. Whatever it is that Ty Lue told them at halftime, they're just not even listening. Like, I don't know what is going on. Like, if we look at the Clippers right now, Kawhi Leonard has played 21 minutes, 4 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Derek Jones Jr., okay, he's got 5 points in 13 minutes. Zubac, 13, 19. Bradley Beal, 5 points in almost 20 minutes in 19 minutes? Not good enough. James Harden's been good. He's got 13 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. Like, he's been good. Yeah, like even if I was to give another 20 points to the Clippers, and let's say you gave that to Kawhi, and Kawhi had 24, like, they still would be down by a heavy bunch. This Clippers team is in trouble. They're in trouble big time. I'll tell you that. I don't know what's going on with them. I can't say that I'm an expert on what's going on in the Clippers franchise in terms of their players, obviously, except for the whole Ballmer, Kawhi contract, like paying under the table stuff. But yeah, like, I don't know what's going on with the Clippers. But it does mean that my Utah Jazz we're going to get the first win of the season, and I'm going to love every single bit of it. Let's get some cheering going on. Oh, yes. Let's go up and get the win. And then on Friday, it looks like the Jazz have got Sacramento Kings. Maybe the Kings will put up a better show than this atrocity known as the Los Angeles Clippers, because they stink. They've been terrible. Okay, game's back on now. Jazz just conceded a dunk, but it's fine. We got Filipowski. Oh, Filipowski doesn't make that, but Svi Mykhailiuk doing some hard work. Jazz playing some really good defense. Jazz hunting every single ball that they miss. Every single time they're trying to force turnovers. When they lose the ball, they're trying to get it back. They're not just being passive anymore. Like, this is great. This is really, really good. Well, Kawhi Leonard's got the ball. Kessler is on him. Switches to Marketing. Ball goes into Zubac now via James Harden. But Zubac manages to get one over Kessler. Keontae Jones now has the ball. He brings it up the court. Keontae trying to find. He finds Kessler. Is Kessler going to shoot a three? Shoot a three, Kessler. Is he going to shoot? No, he doesn't. Pass it to Lowry. To Kessler again. Up, but it's a foul. And Kessler's going to go to the line for some free throws. Nice one by Walker Kessler. Honestly, this is great. Kessler's going to go to the line and shoot 2 now. Kessler's got 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. That's 20 points he has. Ace Bailey's back. Ace Bailey is back. Welcome back, Ace. Welcome back. Whatever sickness that he has, you just need to play your way out of it, boss. Play your way out of it, Ace. They ain't got nothing on you. Kessler does miss his second free throw, though. So you got Jones Jr. there with the ball. Now pass it to John Collins is in the game. Ace is on him, though. That's fine. To Kawhi. You got Markkanen. Oh, great defense. There we go. Jazz playing really good team defense now. Zubac now has the ball. Jazz get the steal. Markkanen there to the side. To Key. Yes. Keontae George. There we go. There we go, Keontae. Kawhi now has the ball. Lowry is on him, though. Good support by Keontae George. Open three by James Harden. Doesn't manage to get it. And it looked like the Jazz were going to get a rebound, but I think it was a foul. Looks like Zubac is going to go to the line. They're just showing the highlights from the last steal by Larry Markkanen and the layup Keontae George got. Keontae George there, they got the infographic. 13 points, 8 assists, and 2 steals in the game. Keontae's been really good. Really, really good. We got done there with an open three. Buddy misses. Ace Bailey there playing some good defense. And the Jazz give that one up. That's by Jones Jr. He gets an easy dunk. Kessler there just a bit too late to defend on that one. And he's going to go to the line for one. Oh, but Kessler does get his hand on the ball. Just it's already a lot of power by Jones Jr. on that dunk. The Jazz up 94-60. Jazz are up by 34. Make that 33. The Jazz are up by. Look, all right. So it looks Clippers now foul the Jazz after Keontae tried to drive to the basket. What is going on? Looks like it's I thought Keontae was going to go to a line, but no. Looks like it's side out. Keontae has the ball. Taylor Hendricks is on the court. To Ace. Ace Bailey now has the ball. That's what we want to see. Passes it to. Oh, no. But the ball gets back to Keontae. Reset. Bryce there with the ball. Bryce there with a midi, but he gets it blocked. I believe that's by Jones Jr. And Jones Jr. gets it. He gets the layup. And looks like he's going to go back to the line. Bryce just not being able to get there in time, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Jazz are still up by 31. And it looks like it's a timeout. Will Hardy, again, I know what he's probably saying. Hey, don't rest on your laurels. Let's go out there and keep maintaining this pressure. Game is on a break right now. Okay. Let's take a look at the scores. So Kessler's our top scorer with 20 points. Then Lowry, then Keontae George. That's acceptable. Bryce has got 10. Ace Bailey's still there with 2, but he's only played 10 minutes, so. Svi Mihajlovic there with 9. Nice one for Svi. Filipowski there with 7. But he's not really taking that many shots. How many shots has Filipowski taken? He's took 7 shots. He's 3 from 7 from the field, but he's 1 out of 5 from his 3. Yeah, that's why. If he'd made just even one more 3, I'd be looking at him in a bit of a better light, Filipowski. But, hey, still good game for Flip. Haven't seen Walter Clayton in a while. Maybe we might see Elijah Harkless. I think depending on how this game goes in the fourth quarter, I think like with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, that's where we might see like Cody Williams. We might see Elijah Harkless, might see Oscar Tshiebwe. Like these are the type of games that, go and give them minutes, especially when it looks like the Jazz are gonna win this one. If we can be up by 25-30 by 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, then we might be able to see them. But the Jazz, like overall, doing a fantastic job. I've nothing negative to say about the Jazz, like at all. And Walker Kessler is just looking like a beast. He shoots threes now. He already was a good rebounder, could already dunk, could already block. Well, I think he's even got a steal as well. Like, he's been great. Like, really, really, really good. It's been a great game. Okay. Game is about to start. I just need to do one thing. Okay. All right. I sense ball there with the 2. Jazz are up 96-63. Jazz again putting on that lead. How many points can the Jazz get by the end of this game? It looks like the Jazz are going to win this game 130 to like 100. Clippers there with a 3. No, but they get nothing. Taylor Hendricks with the rebound. Keontae George has the ball, brings it up the court. I think Yusuf Nurkic is on the court as well. Is Ace Bailey on there so we can see that Ace Bailey-Nurkic combo? Yes, he is. Nurkic there. Tries to go for the floater, but doesn't manage to get anything. Bryce there trying to defend against the 3. Yes, he does. Ace Bailey with the rebound. Ace Bailey brings up the ball. Pass it to Keontae George. George with the 3. Oh, Keontae with the 3. Nice one there by Key. Ace Bailey there getting the assist. That's what you want. Got Kawhi. Kawhi there to Zubac. Zubac there to Harden. Harden there to the corner to Don. No, to John Collins. Nice 3 by John Collins there, former Jazz man. Keontae George there brings the ball up. Oh, no. John Collins steals the ball. John Collins with a nasty dunk. Jazz still up by 31. Nurkic. Bryce Sensabaugh with a 3 now. Ball goes out off of Zubac, and it's Jazz ball. They're showing Keontae George's 3. It's just pull up 3. That's a nice one by Key. Real nice one. Walter Clayton is on the floor for Key. Nurkic there with an easy layup. They got the camera pan to some of the fans, and the fans there in Utah look so excited. Like, it must be a pleasure there to be in Utah, watching the game, watching their team look like they're about to go on a dominant win over the Utah Jazz. Like, tomorrow morning, it's going to be like Utah mania, Jazz mania. John Collins with a 3. Oh, no, he gets it. Walter Clayton there with a rebound. He brings the ball up the court. Clayton passes to Nurkic. Nurkic setting up Taylor Hendricks. Taylor drives it. Floater. Taylor with the floater. There we go, Taylor. 103-68. The domination begins or continues. Zubac there. Zubac is really good. He's got really long arms. He can just like get him over and hook him just like it's nothing. Some miscommunication there between Walter Clayton and Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey in the corner there. It looked like they were trying to set Ace Bailey up with an open three, but just not enough. Lowry's back in the game. Ace Bailey's on the sideline. Keontae George there showing to be a real leader. He's just like, nice one, Key. The Jazz, like, we got a team. We got a team. We got a team, people. Jazz fans, we have a team. The team looks good. It looks very good. All right. Jazz 103 to 71. It's 103 to 72 now. Jazz have the ball. Walter Clayton brings it up. Walter Clayton trying to find who's he going to find now. He finds no one, but pass it to Nurkic. Nurkic just manages to hit it under the basket. Doesn't manage to get it through. John Collins there. Pass it to the corner. No. Pass it back to Harden. Three by Kawhi. Kawhi drains it. Clippers now at 75. Markkanen has the ball there. Sets it up for Bryce. Bryce there with the three. No. Taylor Hendricks with the rebound to Walter Clayton. To Bryce there with an open three. No, Bryce, baby. Bryce there drains the three. And the Jazz are back up to 31, leading this game. Oh, this is good. All right, Kawhi's got the ball now. He's got Taylor Hendricks on him. Posts him up. But he does get fouled. Center bar brings him up, and it's going to be Kawhi Leonard to the line. He has been so quiet in this game. Like, I've just been expecting all game long for Kawhi Leonard to show up and be like, you know what, three, midi, layup, dunk. We've had hardly anything from Kawhi. But he's played 28 minutes and he's only had 9 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. Like, that is so unacceptable. It's not even funny. They literally have played this game like he hasn't even showed up. They're talking about those teams in the league. The Clippers are number 1 with an average age of 30, followed by the Warriors with 28, Kings with 28, Rockets with 28, and then the Jazz with 28. I'm surprised to see the Jazz there, but it looks like James Harden was down on the floor, and they were trying to get the Jazz to stop, but like, you don't stop until the referee blows the whistle. No matter what sport it is, you play to the whistle. Oh, please. That's like, what is he laying on the floor for? We got 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Clippers are playing shenanigans. 3 comes away from Nurkic. But no, nothing there. Taylor Hendricks to John Collins. Nurkic gets the ball. He gets the rebound. Nurkic trying to set something up for Bryce. Bryce decides not to shoot, but he passes to Walter Clayton Jr., Walt Lake City, a.k.a. the finisher. I believe that is Chris Dunn that's on him. Pass it to Nurkic. Nurkic with the easy dunk. Nice assist there by Walt Clayton for spotting Nurkic, who makes the cut. And This is what you want. This now looks more like a team. We got 12 seconds to go. Looks like, oh, Kawhi Leonard's now taking some free throws. I don't know what happened there. Oh, they're showing it now. And then, oh, I see what's so Kawhi takes a free throw because when Nurkic goes to the dunk, he stays there for probably about 2 seconds longer. So they put like, I mean, what are we doing? We giving away points now to the Clippers because they've been that bad. So now we got 5 seconds to go. Clippers have the ball. James Harden has the ball in his hand, and you know he's going to shoot it. And they miss. Oh no, but that's too late. That's too late. Jazz are up by 30. Oh no, that does count. So the Jazz are up by 28. Jazz are up by 28. End of the third quarter. Let's refresh the page. Okay. So we had the Jazz in the first quarter, 43-19. Dominant. They beat in the second quarter, they win again with 35-28. This means the game like, and we've only now the Clippers there is 33-30 in the third quarter. Not bad. We're still like, again, I want us to dominate every single quarter, but I can respect that. The Jazz is still up by 28. Like, there's no way that we're gonna let a 28-point difference. Like, no, that we would never do anything like that. So this game looks like it's going to be a Jazz win, and I'm very, very happy about that. I see there are no more comments in the chat, but I see that there's 4 people watching. But I will say this: thank you very much for watching to all the 4 people there. If that includes our Rail Tank who left a comment in there before. Again, thank you once again for watching Rail Tank, for your comments, and for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. Also to the other 3 other people or 4 people that are there, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do these watch-alongs I'll be doing them for all, if not most, of the Jazz's games. And I also do them for a few other teams' games as well, depending on who's playing. So the whole point of me starting up the channel is that I'm looking to use my kind of data analytical skills to be able to use data to find, or at least look at what the data says, to looking at who might be the next best thing coming up and how their development tracks over the years. So I tend to watch a lot of the guys within their first 5 years of development, and some of those teams like the Rockets, OKC, like the Warriors, I'll occasionally watch their games, and I'll occasionally go and do some watch with them. But I would say that I will probably watch way more of the Utah Jazz games than I will of any of those other teams. And if that's something that you're interested in, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment. Comments are much appreciated. It does help me get some feedback. That'd be great. And help me improve the channel and maybe make some tweaks here and there. But we are back. It is the fourth quarter. And the Jazz did have the ball. Well, it looks like they still had the ball, but the ball went out. But Walter Clayton has the ball now again. Passes it to Filipowski. Filipowski there to Walt. Walt there out to Svi. Svi driving again to Filipowski on the wings. Oh, but Jazz get the rebounds, and oh, Nurkic there gets the rebound above the head of Svi. And the Jazz restored their 30-point lead over the Clippers. I think the Jazz are going to end up with 135 in this game. 135 to 140. John Collins there with a nice mid-range over Kyle Filipowski. Walter Clayton has the ball. He brings the ball up. Who is he going to set this ball up for now? Is it Filipowski? Is it Markkanen? Yes, it's Markkanen. Markkanen with the three. Markkanen drains the three. Jazz up by 31. The Jazz's largest lead, from what I can see on the TV, they've said has been 37 points. That has been their largest lead. That is incredible. Clippers try to drive to the basket. That was John Collins there, the new Clippers man. John Collins about to go to the line, and looks like he's going to shoot two after missing that layup. It looks like John Collins missed his first one. So that was a good foul by Filipowski, as far as I'm concerned. But he does make the second one. Right. Ball comes up by Walter Clayton. Passes it to Nurkic. Walter Clayton with a three. Doesn't manage to get it, but gets his own rebound. Oh, nice one. Great hustle. Good hustle play. Oh, listen, I need to start using the clapper again. Yeah, great hustle play by the youngsters. Lots of energy, going out there, working hard. The Clippers, I know they're the oldest team in the league, but I'm not going to use age as a reason why they can't follow up on the rebounds. Nurkic there with an open three, but no. All right, we got the point guard. Chris Paul is on the court right now. He's pulling the strings to Dunn. Dunn there. Doesn't manage to finish it. To CP3 there. Passes it over to Brook Lopez. No for Brook Lopez, but Walter Clayton Jr. does get the rebound. Walter Clayton brings the ball up. Walt to Markkanen. Markkanen, mid-range. No. Looks like he got fouled. Is it a free throw? No, it doesn't look like it. All right. Chris Paul, the point guard, has the ball. Ball goes up to the left to John Collins. John Collins with the mid-range. No, but Lowry gets the rebound. Walter Clayton now has the ball. He brings it up. Oh, he's like, screw it. I'm going to go to the basket. But he doesn't manage. He gets stopped there by Nicholas Batum from the Clippers. Chris Paul passes it to John Collins, who's open wide. Chris Paul there. Open. Oh, it looks like it's a block. Filipowski does manage to get something on it, but doesn't go in. Walt there gets the ball back, and the Jazz reset. All right, Walter Clayton, what can you do? No, Walt, he loses it. To Batum. Come on, guys. Find somebody to mark. Maintain this defense. Chris Paul there. Passes it to Brook Lopez. To Svi. To Brook. Travel, I think that was by Brook Lopez. Oh, no, it was to Chris Dunn. Looks like Walker Kessler's going to come back on the floor, our leading scorer. Nurkic leaves the court. Same does Walt. Will Hardy looks like he was giving Walter Clayton a good pat on the back for a good performance. And it looks like Keyonte George will be back in this game. And it looks like he's probably going to finish the game off. Let me refresh the page. And then let me see how much minutes Keyonte George. Okay, he's played 25 minutes. Another 8, so that puts him up to like 32. Yeah, so Keyonte George is going to play 32 minutes. He's got 16 points, 8 assists. Can he get a double-double, Keyonte George? Who's close to getting double-doubles? We got Walker Kessler's close to a double-double. He could get there with rebounds. And Keyonte George is close to a double-double. Yeah, they're the only 2 guys with double-doubles, which says a lot. All right, so John Collins there. Looks like John Collins just scored The lead has been shaved down to 30. Oh, I gotta love it. I love it. Lead is only at 30. But Chris Paul there, he reduces the lead to under 30, which is that hasn't happened for a long time. I think from like the second quarter. So now the Jazz are only up by 29. All right, Keontae George has the ball. He's got Jones Jr. that's on him. Keontae passes the ball to Kessler. Kessler to Markkanen. Markkanen to Kessler. To Svi. To Keontae. Keontae to Kessler. But it looks like they lose the ball. No, it looks like it's a foul by Brook Lopez. And then Kessler goes to the line. It's going to be 2 shots for Walker Kessler. He shoots his first, makes it. I believe that puts him on 21 points now, Walker Kessler. So Walker Kessler's about to take his second one, and he makes it. He's at 22 points. Can he get another 2 rebounds to give him a double-double? Then you got Chris Paul there. He now has the ball. He brings the ball up. Keontae's got him though. No, it switches on. Flip. Back to the point guard. Key, you got to stay on him. Oh, Chris Paul with a 3. Doesn't manage to get anything. But Bryce there with the nice defensive rebound. Bryce brings the ball up. You got Batum that's on him. Keontae George now has the ball. Too much pressure by Key. What can he do? No, that was a bad pass by Key. That was a bad pass by Key to Kessler. I think that's Max Christie. That was on Keontae George. Max Christie managed to get fingertips to it to stop Kessler from getting it. Brook Lopez with a 3. Oh, Brook Lopez nails the 3. Nice 3 by Brook Lopez. So the Jazz are only up by 28 now. Keontae has the ball. Can he get this lead back up to 30? Svi Mykhailiuk. He gets fouled, but it's still Jazz ball. Ball comes off of John Collins. And it looks like it's another timeout. Not sure who called this one. Might have been the Jazz. But Will Hardy has had some words to say about Walker Kessler there. Like, you just tell by the look on his face, it was lots of wide movements like, hey, you did something wrong. That's where we are. What we got now? Let me refresh the page. So we took a look at the points for the Jazz. So what about the Clippers? Like, what's been going on with the Clippers? Let me refresh the page again. All right, so we got Kawhi finally hitting double digits. He's got 10 points, 29 minutes. That's just like really, really bad. Like really, really bad. Derek Jones Jr. with 12 points in 18 minutes. Zubac, he's been good. He's been a threat. He's at 19 points and 27. James Harden there with a double-double. He's got 15 points and 11 assists in 29 minutes. And then from the bench, you got Brook Lopez, 12. John Collins. John Collins has got 12 there as well. He's been pretty good for them. I mean, my guess is that at some point, see, this would have been a game where like Kawhi Leonard should have been out. Like Kawhi, like, he's just been non-existent. I can't even say he's like done something badly, but it's the same way how like I looked at Cody Williams last year, where he just disappeared in games. Like that was Kawhi today, just really non-existent. Like, yeah, but it's good for the Jazz. The Jazz are putting people on notice, putting the NBA on notice that we're here. and we're trying to make an impact, I look forward to it. Let's see what happens in a couple of weeks when we got the NBA Cup. That's something I'd love the Jazz to really take serious, go out and actually win a trophy. Like, I know it's not the trophy, but it is a trophy, and trophy's a trophy. And I truly believe, winning breeds confidence. You go out there and do that, like you set these guys up, these young guys up, with a mentality that you just haven't had with the Utah Jazz in a long time. All right. Games look like it's coming back now. They got the camera pan on Keyonte George. He's got 16 points, 8 assists, and 2 steals, 6 and 11 from the field, just over 50%. He's had a really good game. Really good game by Keyonte George. All right, ball comes into Kessler. Passes the ball to Bryce. Bryce then to Filipowski. Filipowski takes it down court. He's got Batum that's on him. Doesn't manage to get enough. Filipowski there, still a little bit rocky from his preseason. Still not looking like he's 100%. Filipowski there tries to get a block, but doesn't manage to get anything. Clippers get the ball back. Brook Lopez with a 3. Oh, and he drains it. He drains it. Clippers 92, Utah Jazz 117. We got 6 minutes to go. Keyonte George has the ball. Ace Bailey. Looks like Ace Bailey got fouled while taking the shot. Like, it was so quick, like you would have hardly have noticed it. It looked like it was a shot that converted to a pass, but not quite. So it's going outside out. Jazz lose the ball. Chris Paul passes it out to Brook Lopez. Chris Paul gets the ball back. No. All right. What is CP3 going to do? We know what he can do. He shoots a 3. Oh, man. No. Chris Paul shoots a 3. Clippers got 95 now to 117. All right. Bryce has got the ball. What is Bryce going to do? He shoots a 3. No. Oh, that's a foul. Lowry there gets the rebound, but it's a foul on Lowry. The Jazz are only up by 22 now. I don't like that. I want to feel and see dominance. I don't know if Lowry's injured. No, he's not injured. He was just laying on the floor a bit, but he wasn't injured. All right, ball comes into Ace Bailey by Keyonte George. Who passes it to Kessler. Kessler, what is he going to do? Turn around, Kessler. That's what you want. To Keyonte. Don't shoot the 3. Let's drive to the basket now or get a midi. Oh, good shot by Keyonte. He gets the foul. I think he's going to go to the line. We got 1 second on the shot clock. That's good play by Chris Paul. Shot clock reset. Bryce. Bryce there with a midi. Nice. Bryce there giving us some points. Trying to restore a dominant lead. What was I doing? Chris Paul, he brings the ball up the court. What is going on there? What is Bryce done now? What? Whistle blows. I don't know what's happened. I don't think it was a foul. It's Clippers ball, but it's side out. Yeah, something's going to happen there. So ball comes into Brook Lopez, passes to CP3. Key is on him, though. Ball goes into Max Christie, though. Oh, Max Christie tries to go for a layup, But Kessler says, no way. Great block by Kessler. How many blocks does Kessler have as well? I gotta check ESPN for that one. Walker Kessler there with only 3 blocks. All right, CP3 shoots it over. George, no. Bryce Scott gets it. Keontae George brings the ball up. We got Bryce. We got George. Show them what you could. Show them what you could do, Key. Show John Collins what you could do. No, pass it to Kessler. Kessler that has the ball. Pass it to Key. Do not shoot a 3. But he shoots a 3. And he gets nothing but air. Marketing all by himself. No, but it's a miss. Marketing there gets the rebound. Pass it to Bryce. Bryce with the layup. Nice one, Bryce. Yes. That deserves a clap. That deserves a clap for that one. CP3 so clever, right? He gets into it and he uses this arm, like he blocks mainly with this part of his body, and then uses this arm to like just tries to go under to just to get a little bit of a tap, but doesn't manage to. Bryce manages to get past him and through the contact gets the layup. Bryce is almost on 19 points. Almost on 20 points, I mean. He's got 19 points so far. Mr. Efficient, drains threes. Like, I don't know. Like, what a player. What a player, Bryce Sensabaugh. Bryce, he shoots, makes it. Bryce is on 20 points now. That's what we want. Jazz have 36 assists. It's more than any game last season. This just shows the improvement, but I think part of that is because of the personnel that they've got. You got another point guard there in Walter Clayton Jr. You got Keontae George that has improved. You got Yusuf Nurkic. Lowry's doing so. Oh, great block by Kessler. Oh, wow. Wow, no, that deserves another clap. Kessler there with 2 blocks. John Collins stops John Collins. Oh, that is nice. Then that's Niedenhauser, the rookie. Conan Niedenhauser gets a block there by Walker Kessler, but they deem it a foul. Niedenhauser takes the free throw and he misses. Nice. I mean, it's not nice. Like, it's his first time getting some NBA minutes. Niedenhauser. Believe Niedenhauser went in the first round, I think, off the top of my head. But he's somebody that was definitely talked about going in the first round. Supposed to be a really great talent. Good length on him. Coming over from France, I believe. Misses the second one. Jazz fans are so excited right now. Walter Clayton back into the game. Bryce there with the ball. Drives to the basket. Passes out to Taylor Hendricks. Haven't seen Taylor in a while. Bryce there with a 3. No. Bryce, but it looks like ball Kessler there. No, ball comes in. Bryce, get on it, Bryce. What is going on? What is on? Jazz lose the ball. They gain back the ball. They lose it. They gain it back. They lose it again. And then the Clippers on the other end. Max Christie with a 3. Jazz are only up by 24 now. Let's get this back to 30, guys. No, I did not ask for an applause. No, I did not. You got Max Christie with the ball. Kobe Brown is in the game. See, this is where now they're just throwing in everybody. They know that they've lost this game, the Clippers. I expect the Jazz to score another 12 more points. I said that they would finish with 135. They got Kobe Brown in there. They got Hauser in there. They got Max Christie in there. I didn't see any of the other guys. I thought we probably would have seen Cody Williams, but I could understand why. Like, I think you need to kind of reward the guys that have been doing really well. And I think the Jazz already have a pretty good system. Like, Cody's going to have to earn his way onto the court. I'm just telling facts. Last season wasn't great, and I thought he had a good summer league, and I thought he had a good preseason, but he definitely is going to have to earn his way. But I think that's fine. There's going to be lots of opportunity for guys there to get on the court, which is good. So what is the game saying now? All right, time to refresh. All right. I don't see much movement there from the Clippers. Zubac is close to having 20 points. He's also close to having a double-double. On the Jazz's side, we got Lowry with 20 points. Nice one for Lowry on that one. We got Walker Kessler there with 22. And one more rebound that he'll have a double-double. Bryce Sensabaug's got 20 points. Keontae George, he's one away from getting a double-double. He's got 9 assists, 16 points. Ace Bailey there with 2 points in his first game. Hasn't been a great game for Ace. I know he wasn't feeling that well. That's fine. He'll bounce back. He's a rookie. He's going to have his ups and his downs. This might be a down game for him, but it is definitely an up for the team. This is a great game. A good start to the game. So a good start to the season with this game. We got 5 people that are watching it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I don't say this much, but if you like watch-alongs, I do these all the time with the Jazz. I also do them with other teams as well. Teams there, I'll definitely be doing them on the Dallas Mavericks. I really want to watch some more Cooper Flag. I'll be checking out San Antonio Spurs as well. I probably will be checking out some of the Charlotte Hornets. I haven't seen any of their preseason games, so I'll be checking them out as well. They got a lot of good youngsters. Big fan of Brandon Miller, and obviously you got LaMelo Ball there, so I'll be checking out some of their games. And then Washington, and then I want to see train wreck known as the Brooklyn Nets and see what they're doing this season. So they're just some of the key teams that I'm going to be checking out this season. I won't watch all of those games. Most of the Jazz games I will be watching, if not all of them. If those are things that you like and that are interested in, definitely subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below. Do support the channel. I would love and appreciate that. And join me on this journey for the rest of the season. But now we are back. And it looks like Max Christie, he's got a bit of a boo-boo. Oh, no, I think he's actually got an injury. I think he generally has an injury. He might be coming off. Oh, what are the crowd chanting? Niedenhausen there with the free throw. Makes it. The Jazz are only up by 22. Can we get closer to that 30-point lead that we had before? Filipowski with the ball. He's back. Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey there to Filipowski. Filipowski trying to drive to the gets past Niederhausen. Filipowski there with one past Niederhausen. That's going to be an easy matchup for him. Niederhausen doesn't know who he's dealing with. Does he not know that we've got Flip? Oh, nice roll there by John Collins, former Jazz man, getting past Filipowski. And again, the lead goes back up to 22 or down to 22. Taylor Hendricks with the ball, pass it to Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey with a 3. Doesn't manage to get anything on that, but Walter Clayton there. Taylor Hendricks with a 3. Taylor Hendricks with a 3. There we go, Taylor. Where is my clappers? I need clappers. There we go. We got to support the team. Max Christie with the ball, passed it to Kobe Brown, I believe. Haven't seen him in a while. Max Niederhauser with a dunk. Nice one there for Niederhausen in his, I think this is first, yeah, this will be his first NBA game. Walter Clayton Jr. passed the ball to Filipowski. He's got Niederhausen is on him. Nice pass by Filipowski to Taylor Hendricks. Taylor Hendricks there getting a pretty good dunk. Like I said at the beginning of this game, Filipowski, even though offensively, I don't think he's at 100%, his vision on the court, his passing is still really good to where he's still being a positive impact on the game. You know, he's not super athletic, but he's still able to provide creativity, passing, and just great basketball IQ. That was a really good pass by Filipowski to help Taylor for that dunk there. And that puts Filipowski's on 9 points. He's got 5 assists and 4 rebounds. They keep panning the bench to Kevin Love. I don't know, but they keep panning between Kevin Love and Will Hardy there. And I'm sure they've got comments about those two. I know there was some comments about their ages being, I think they're like the same age. Dwayne Wade is in the building. D Wade playing there with Kevin Love. I'm sure that's also another reason why Kevin Love stayed with the Jazz, because of a D Wade. Cody Williams is in the building. He's getting a couple minutes. Taylor Hendricks with a 3. Doesn't manage to get it. Looks like the Jazz aren't going to get to that 135 that I thought they were going to get. Filipowski is on Max Christie, though. Max Christie is definitely going to stretch this out. They don't want to continue the beating that they've been getting and the pounding that the Jazz have put on them. But that is a foul. I believe that is Filipowski or Ace Bailey there with the foul. Flip gets a foul. All right, we got Max Christie to the line. That was a foul by Flip. He's got 5 fouls. Max Christie makes his first. Okay. Max Christie takes his second one. He nails it. So the Jazz is still up by 21. Can the Jazz just get over 130? No. Take the shot. Okay. That's game over. Game over. The Jazz win 129 to 108. And the Jazz get the first win of the season. Game 1. This is where we need cheering. This is what we wanted to see. A Jazz win, first game of the season, to set the tone, to tell the NBA and all other NBA fans on notice, we are here. We're not here just to lose. We're not here just to tank. I don't care who's in the draft. AJ DeBanster, Cam Boozer, Michael Jordan. I don't care who's in it. But that is a nice win by the Utah Jazz. Jazz get winning by 21. I'm curious to see what interviews they do now. Also, if my camera does cut out, it's because my battery is on red. I think it should be fine because that's only been around for the last 2 minutes. So I think I should be good. The Jazz had a okay. Now they're interviewing Walker Kessler. Did Walker Kessler get a double? No, he didn't. Very close to getting a double though. Yeah, Walker Kessler. I'll be doing my player ratings, but spoiler alert: Walker Kessler for me was definitely player of the game. He was our highest scoring player. He's talking about how he's trusting in the hard work that he made over the summer and trusting in his teammates for the win. He's talked about how what they did in terms of working for the Jazz is that they came out fast, that they did the hard work, and that's what led them for the win. Okay. So I'm not sure if the NBA app is gonna show the Will Hardy press conference like after the game and what's gonna happen. I just know that stuff takes. I think that they do. It's just that it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. So the Jazz in that fourth quarter, they let the Clippers score 28 and they scored 21. For me, that's too big of a gap. 7 points, like that's okay. So the press conference is gonna happen. It says game is ended. Stand by for press conference. I do want to hear the press conference. What I will do is I will go and change my camera battery. But before I do, I think I could probably squeeze out the player ratings of this. And what I will do is I'll go to this screen and do this instead. Okay. So I think rating the Clippers players are going to be relatively easy. So every single player that played in today's game, except for like the youngsters like Niederhauser, Kobe Brown, Kobe Saunders, Max Christie, I'm not going to rate. I just think that they needed more minutes. But James Harden, Zubac, I thought that they played pretty well. They they really kept the Clippers kind of in this, and they were the most effective players that the Clippers had. And I'll give them a 7.5. No, I'll give them a 7. Like like that minus 21. That's really bad for any team. John Collins there, I also thought he was pretty effective as well. I'll also give him a 7. Brook Lopez, I'll give a 7. And then everybody else, I'm gonna give a 4. Like Kawhi Leonard, poor. I guess Derek Jones Jr. was all right. But yeah, Bradley Beal, poor. Batum, poor. Chris Paul, poor. Like he got space, Chris Paul, but yeah, again, it wasn't effective. It wasn't effective. I definitely think that the Jazz were too much for them. And here's why the Jazz weren't too much for them. So look at the Jazz's player and looking at player ratings. Lauri Markkanen, very good. 33 minutes played, 20 points, plus 19 plus minus. There's no Jazz player who played the game today that had a negative plus minus. The only player that I won't rate here is Cody Williams. He played 2 minutes. Like, that's just way too short. Way too short. But Lauri Markkanen, I'm going to give Lauri an 8. I thought it was a good game from him. 8 out of 13 from the field. He was consistently an offensive threat for the Jazz, especially when you might have expected more from Filipowski. And he was one of our main consistent ones. So I'm gonna give Lauri. You know what? I'll give Lauri an 8.5. I don't think he's the best player, but I will give him an 8.5 there. Filipowski, he had 9 points. He was 4 out of 5, 4 out of 10 from the field, so 40%. From 3, he was 1 out of 6. That's just poor. But he did have 5 assists and 4 rebounds and 1 block. And that's why I'll give him a 7 in this game. Like, it was, I thought it was good. It was good in terms of the overall team performance. But besides that, nah. Defensively, he was pretty good there as well. But still, I think a 7 is pretty fair. Walker Kessler, he was my player of the game. I'm going to give Walker Kessler a 9. 1 just shy of a double-double in terms of rebounds. He had 4 assists, 2 steals, 9 rebounds, 4 blocks, 22 points. He was 100% from the field, hit both of his threes, and he was 6 out of 8 from his free throws. No, I'm going to give him a 9.5, Walker Kessler. He was really good. Svi Mykhailiuk. I made lots of jokes about Svi Mykhailiuk in this game. But Svi was great. Svi was great. He did play 24 minutes. Only gave you 9 points. Okay, Will Hardy's speaking. I got to stop it with the player ratings right now. Talking about how the guys competed from the very beginning of the game. The crowd was incredible. And the players fed off the energy of the team. You're talking about the level of intensity they play. Defensively, saying that we were active with our hands, flying around trying to get the ball. He's talking about how everybody on who played contributed tonight. Will Hardy saying it's a great team win, but there's plenty of things to improve. He says that we as fans should enjoy the win tonight, but tomorrow it's back to work. He's talking about it was a great first showing of the group. Yeah, I can feel the energy. I can feel it, Will. Will, I can feel the energy. This, ooh, ooh, ooh. To feel the energy. All right, Will confirming that camera's gone now. I will replace the battery in a sec. And Will's talking about how the goal is just to go out there and play really, really hard. Talking about the game plan was to push the tempo in transition just to help to get easy points. He's talking about looking at what a lot of the guys do in terms of their skill set. What is it that they can do, and how can he use that, whilst at the same time looking at what they can do in order to improve. He's talking about bigs that can pass is a luxury. Somebody asked him a question about that. And he's really talking about using what we have. He's talking about how, like, the guys there that are playing, like, it's not just going to be one person dominating the ball. Like, everybody's trying to create the best possible shot for their teammates. That's the most important thing. And again, talking about just working with what the Jazz have got. He's talking about the chemistry that a lot of the young players have had over the summer playing together. All right, so Will Hardy just finished his press conference. I see my camera's gone out right now. Press conference press conference is going to resume shortly. I'm going to change my camera and then I'll finish player ratings, and then there'll probably be another press conference, and then I'll talk more about that as well. Give me 1 sec. Oh, Rail Tank, sorry, I missed your comment. Going to be a fun season. Yes, it will be. Players fed off the energy of players fed off the energy of speed. That is funny. That okay, all right. Let's not get too out of hand with Svi Mihailuk, but they fed something off of him today. He was good. He was good. Let me change my camera battery, and then we can talk. We can talk. Fed off the energy of Svi. What a joke. Okay. Okay, we're back. Cameras charged and we're ready to go. Okay. No, really good press conference from Will Hardy. I really like the comments that he was talking about. You know, good way to start the season. Really good way to start the season. It's a great game. Now, I think they're probably going to do another press conference with the Clippers, seeing what the Clippers could do, or at least what Ty Lue is going to come out and say and talk about it soon. Because I'm very curious on like what is going on with the Clippers. Because even though I'm very, very happy with the win, very happy with the win. As a matter of fact, I need to give that another cheer. Another cheer. Great win by the Utah Jazz. Great win. But yeah, something is going on with the Clippers. Like, definitely this Kawhi stuff is going to be brought about. I am not going to be the only person talking about how all of this stuff going on with Kawhi has affected his game. Because if he had come in and played a typical Kawhi game where he'd given you 20 more points, that's kind of what you would have expected from the game. Maybe the Jazz would have still win, but the game would have been way closer than what you thought. But let's get back on to player ratings before the next press conference comes in. So I talked about, I think I got to Svi. So Svi Mykhailiuk, I'm going to give a, because I know that, because I know that Mr. Rail Tank is there watching, whether he's still watching now or he's going to watch in the future, I'll give Svi Mykhailiuk, I'll give him an 8. I thought, again, he definitely surprised me. I'm not a Svi Mykhailiuk fan, but he was creative, played well for the team. Defensively, he was decent. Like, just did all the right things that you would want. Knocked down some threes, and that was kind of it. Like, just good overall performance. So I'm going to give Svi an 8 on that. So well done to Svi Mykhailiuk. Then you got Keyonte George. I'm actually going to give Keyonte a 9. He's not my player of the game. That is Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler gets my player of the game. But Keyonte George there, I think, was very close. And similar things to what Will Hardy said. 16 points in 30 minutes. It's pretty good. He was 50% from the field. His threes, man, that's got to improve. Him and Filipowski have a problem. 1 out of 7 from 3. That's not good. He is good at with his free throws, but 1 out of 7 from 3, that's bad. You know what? I'm dropping him down to an 8.5. I can't. Yeah, that's not good. If you're on 9, that tells me that you're excellent. And Walker Kessler tonight was excellent. So I'm going to drop Keyonte George to an 8.5. He had 9 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, but they were pretty unnoticeable, to be fair, with a plus 18 plus minus. Then you got Taylor Hendricks there with 13 points. He's got a plus 6 plus minus. He was 4 out of 6 from the field, 2 out of 3 from 3, 3 out of 4 from free throws. He had 5 rebounds. He had 1 steal, 1 block, and 2 turnovers. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was solid all around. Cody only played 2 minutes, so I can't really talk about him. Bryce Sensabaugh, he was just good, solid overall. He was a little over 50% from the field. He was 3 out of 7 from 3, so just under 50%. So probably like 44%, which is Bryce's kind of average. And 3 out of 3 from his free throws. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. I personally felt that he was better on defense. He is not known as a defensive player, but overall, I thought the defensive game for Bryce was good today. I'm going to give him an 8.5. Bryce today with his 20 points. Well done to Bryce. Super efficient. 20 points in 23 minutes. That's what you want. Jusuf Nurkic there as well. He had 8 points, 4 out of from the field, 0 out of 3 from 3, but he did have 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and only 1 turnover. I'm going to give Jusuf Nurkic an 8. I thought his overall gameplay was nice. I really like what he's doing. For me, the creativity there, the 5 rebounds, the 3 assists, 2 steals. Yes, he's not the real mobile one. That's what you really saw at an NBA pace, like struggling to get up and down the court. But overall, like his creativity, passing the ball, like that's what you want. And Will Hardy said in the press conference, a big that can pass, like you got to value those, which is why Filipowski, Market in there, who are really good passers, and Kessler, who were good passers today, they did well. Like 5 assists from Lowry, Phil, Flip, Kessler. Like that's what you want. So I'm gonna give Jusuf Nurkic an 8. Ace Bailey there with 19 minutes, 2 points. He had a +7. He was 1 out of 5 from the field. Didn't hit any of his threes. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no blocks, and no steals. I'm probably gonna have to give Ace Bailey a 6. Wasn't a good game for him. I know he wasn't feeling well, so I'll bump that up to a 6.5. But I know this is just an off game for him. Hopefully, he'll be ready for the Kings. All of this is still a learning experience, and maybe I might be a little bit harsh on the ratings, but I'm just treating them all as though they're exactly the same. But Ace Bailey overall, I still thought contributed to the team, and in terms of his overall team performance, again, he did have a couple of assists, which is nice. Got rebounds, tried to defend really well. He was targeted in the beginning, as I talked about on the stream, but overall, a good performance from Ace Bailey. But I'll stick with my 6.5 for him. Walter Clayton, he had 10 points in 17 minutes. I thought he had an overall really good game. He had 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, no blocks, but only 2 turnovers and 2 fouls. He was 50% from the field, 4 out of 8, and then 1 out of 3 from 3, so about 33% from the field, and then hit his 1 free throw. And I'm actually going to give Walter Clayton Jr. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he had a good, solid performance. Really good. You know, next to Keontae George, he was our best point guard. Like, played 17 minutes. You know, I think if we played him more minutes, if we played him 10 more minutes, like I think he probably could have. How much? He probably could have given you more than Keontae George. Like, I really like Walter Clayton Jr. and what he's been able to give. So Walter Clayton Jr., like, he's definitely going to surprise a lot of people. I think a lot of people have forgotten about him because he plays with the Jazz, but this is the game. This is the game. He's put people on notice. So well done to Walter Clayton Jr. for that. But that's it for the player ratings. So overall, a really good game. A great game. A good first game for the Jazz. That's exactly what you want. And I have no complaints. No complaints whatsoever. This is a fantastic game if you're a Jazz fan. And I just wish that every game was like this, so we could all be super pumped when we're watching Jazz games. Now, I know that we're not always going to get the win, but just going out there and giving the effort offensively and defensively, that's the most important thing. And yeah, I've nothing else to say, but I see that there are 2 people left watching the stream. I thought the press conference would come on by now, but it looks like it isn't. But I think I've probably done enough. So I'm going to say, what's it coming on now? No, it isn't. So I'm going to say thank you guys to 2 people that are watching. Really appreciate the support. If you're still watching Rail Tank, thank you very much for the comments. I really appreciate it. Like, it does help to break up the stream and to kind of get conversations going. And I do appreciate the support. And to the 2 people there that are watching, if that isn't you, Rail Tank, if you are watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. I'm going to continue doing lots of these watch alongs. I'm going to do another one on Friday with the Kings. yeah, I will be here for that hat and all. And let's see if we can get another win. Like, if we could get another win, then maybe we could do something this season. So I'm very thankful of that. So thank you very much for everybody. Please do remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time.